A failing MAF sensor can cause your engine to stall unexpectedly, leaving you vulnerable and frustrated. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel where we make car care simple, fun and stress-free. Today we're diving into something that might just save you from a major headache, literally and figuratively. We're talking about the MAF sensor, that little device in your car that plays a huge role in how your engine performs. But what happens when it goes bad? Oh, trust me, you'll know. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to spot the symptoms of a bad MAF sensor like a pro. So buckle up and let's get into it. First things first, what is a MAF sensor? Well, MAF stands for manifold absolute pressure. Fancy name, right? But don't let that intimidate you. Basically, this little guy measures the pressure inside your engine's intake manifold. It sends that info to your car's computer, which then adjusts the air-fuel mixture to keep your engine running smoothly. Think of it as the brain's way of saying, hey, we need more air here, or oh, too much fuel. Where is the MAF sensor located? The manifold absolute pressure, MAF, sensor is usually located on the intake manifold of a vehicle. It is often near the throttle body, which is located on top of, or to the right of the engine. Now when this sensor goes bad, it's like your engine's brain is working blindfolded. And trust me, things get messy. So let's talk about the symptoms, because you don't want to be stuck on the side of the road wondering what went wrong. The first symptom, poor fuel economy. First up, your car starts guzzling gas like it's going out of style. You're filling up more often, and your wallet is crying. Why? Because a bad MAF sensor can send incorrect data to the engine's computer, messing up the air-fuel ratio. Too much fuel. Yeah, that's money literally going up in smoke. The next symptom, rough idling or stalling. Next, your car starts acting like it's got the shakes. You're sitting at a red light and the engine is sputtering, vibrating, or even stalling. It's like your car is saying, I don't want to work today. This happens because the MAF sensor isn't giving the right info, and the engine can't figure out how much air it needs to run smoothly. The third symptoms, check engine light. The dreaded check engine light. It's like your car's way of saying, hey, something's wrong, but I'm not going to tell you what. A bad MAF sensor can trigger this light, and while it might not always be the culprit, it's definitely something to check if you're seeing other symptoms. The fourth symptoms, poor acceleration. Ever press the gas and feel like your car is just meh? Like it's dragging its feet? A bad MAF sensor can cause hesitation or sluggish acceleration because the engine isn't getting the right mix of air and fuel. It's like trying to run a marathon with no breakfast. Just not gonna happen. The fifth symptoms, black smoke from the exhaust. Now, this one's hard to miss. If you see black smoke coming out of your tailpipe, it's a sign your engine is burning too much fuel. And guess what? A faulty MAF sensor could be the reason. It's not just bad for your car, it's bad for the environment too. So if you see this, don't ignore it. The last symptoms, failed emissions test. Planning to get your car inspected? A bad MAF sensor can cause your car to fail an emissions test. Why? Because it's messing with the air-fuel ratio, leading to higher emissions. And nobody wants to deal with that hassle, right? What to do if you suspect a bad MAF sensor? Alright, so you're seeing some of these symptoms. What now? First, don't panic. A bad MAF sensor isn't the end of the world, but it's also not something you should ignore. Here's what you can do. Check for error codes. Grab an OBD2 scanner and check for error codes. If you see codes like P0105, P0106, or P0107, it's likely related to the MAF sensor. Inspect the sensor. Take a look at the sensor itself. Is it dirty, damaged? Sometimes a good cleaning can fix the issue. But if it's cracked or corroded, it's time for a replacement. Test the sensor. If you are handy with a multimeter, you can test the sensor's voltage. There are plenty of tutorials online to guide you through this. Replace the sensor. If all else fails, replace the sensor. They are not super expensive and it's a relatively easy fix for most cars. Look, cars are complicated, but understanding the basics can save you so much time, money, and stress. A bad MAF sensor might seem like a small issue, but it can cause big problems if left unchecked. So if you are experiencing any of these symptoms, don't wait. Get it checked out. If it did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks like this. Thanks for watching, and remember, when it comes to car problems, you've got this. See you in the next video.